Hey guys, so I wanted to make this video about something that I figured out after 6 months of using Boox note-taking devices. So having variously either the Tab Mini C or the Note Air 4C or the Note Max or whatever, um, and wishing that I had the same kind of functionality that you get out of Supernote with their star system. Some of you may have seen that before, where it's like you can put a little star in your notes, and it will basically call those out as to-do list items, right? Which is awesome. So why don't we have that on Boox devices? Well, we kind of do. There is a similar set of functionality that is still really not remotely useful for a lot of different reasons. And it could be so much better. So hopefully somebody from Onyx will watch this and go, oh, I see. Right. Sorry. Let's fix that. Fingers crossed. We'll see. So first I'm going to go into what it does now and why what it does now is not quite good enough. And then the sort of like backdoor solution thing that I found, which is not obvious. Like, you would think it would be called out somehow. You're going to see what I'm talking about. I'm going to try to make this, like, as, like, oh my god, why did I never look at this before, right, as I can. But, I mean, we'll see. So everybody buckle up, maybe get yourself a beverage of your choice, be it hot or cold or I don't know, lukewarm. I'm not going to tell you what to do, so whatever. But yeah, let's check it out. Okay, so here we go. Looking at my extremely questionable penmanship, but you can see this is kind of a typical meeting note, right? We've got some text here. We've got some things that we wanted to remember. And then we've got some things at the bottom there that are to-dos, right, that we marked with asterisks. So some of you may know that there is an existing bit of functionality in the search tool that lets you do, we'll say, something. I don't know if I'll go so far as to say something useful, but definitely something with the things that you call out with stars, like that, or like with boxes. So like if I were to just draw like a square here, right, and then say here is another to-do item. Okay. Basically, well, I'll show you. So either you can get to this via the page thing here, where you can look at all your pages, or you can just use this search tool in the toolbar if you have that added. So either way, you're good. We'll do that. Okay, so we go here. We don't have anything pre-selected, so we can go to Scribble, right? And so now you've got this option of you can either tap box or star. So if I tap star, it will search and it will find things, right? So I've got 3 items here, just like we remember from before. If I tap the box, we'll see that there's only the one, right? Here's another to-do item. Here are the stars. So investigate guided bananas, because we're trying to feed monkeys in space. Don't ask me why. And then this got like a little eaten, from the previous one. But find out how many. See, this is all like messed up. This is actually very funny. It took 2 lines and turned them into 1. 3 lines actually and turned them into 1. So already we're seeing this could be better. Just saying. So first one came out fine. Second one, definitely confused. Investigate, find out how guided many bananas monkeys need in a day contract. So that's not what I wrote. If we go back here and look, find out how many bananas monkeys need in a day. The third line was consult monkey, astronaut union regarding banana contract. And somehow it's like very confused as to which one of these lines belongs where. I feel like that's probably something I'm going to end up submitting a feedback about, but whatever. So we go back here, right, and now let's go look at that again. So here's our stars, right? Cool. Here's the thing. The only thing I can do with these is tap them, and it will take me to the page they're on. That's not super useful. Maybe if I was working, you know, with like very large handwriting on a template of lines that were like, I don't know, like 10 lines per page, maybe, I don't know. Not entirely sure what they were thinking when they created this. I wish, and this is again where Rod from Rants About Tech comes in, because he's talked about this before. I wish that now I could do something like click, and instead of just taking me to where it is, it would give me like, you know, cool, what would you like to do with this text? No, that's not an option there. Which is kind of obnoxious, if you ask me. So what we can do instead, and I'm not joking when I told you, when I tell you that this is something I figured out about 2 weeks ago. Okay. So we can go, instead of going to search, we go to AI, right? We do text recognition. This is going to be interesting. Now, I don't understand this. Let me be real with you here for a second. Okay, fine. This is a test note. I don't know where that spurious one came from. I don't know where this other spurious one came from. This reminds me of, like, while I'm writing stuff, I'll get random ones before, or L's sometimes, or even pipe characters. Please let me know in the comments if you've seen this yourself. When I'm doing handwriting keyboard typing, I'll get an I or an L or a 1 or whatever, and then my sentence, and it's always on like a new line. And there's like nothing there. There's nothing for it to pick up. Like, I have no idea. It's like, this is a test note. Cool, you picked that up. Where did you get this 1 from? It's not, there's nothing there, bro. Like, what's going on? Anyway, so, but it parsed this just fine. This is a test note. Here's some things I learned in this meeting. Monkeys like bananas. Space is very big. Hence, feeding monkeys in space will require highly accurate targeting. To do, investigate guided bananas. Find out how many bananas monkeys need in a day. Consult Monkey Astronaut Union regarding banana contract. Here's another to-do item. Great. So, I have this. Well, now what am I supposed to do with it, right? I mean, the thing that I've always known that I could do is hit this export thing and turn it into like a text file, which is, again, not super useful. However, you know what is useful? Well, let's do this. Cool. Now we're selecting. Let's put it all the way out here and all the way out here. Okay. And now we have the option of to do, which is one of my to-do apps. Investigate guided bananas. Check. Huh. And now, there's another way to do this, which is we do this one, right? This one, and maybe we do share instead. And now it's going to ask us what app we'd like to use, which is actually also useful. But we can do that, which will create a Microsoft to do, right? And I can hit share, and it does that. And maybe I want to do this one. No. Quit it. Come on. There we go. Okay. Good. And yeah, but I can do share, send it to my to-do app, other to-do app. There we go. Consult my okay, cool. Any other modifiers want to do this? I have the opportunity to do that now. Check. Right? So Awesome. Now, if I go back here, right, here are my to-do items. So this is enormously powerful because it lets me go looking for things that I wanted to call out as to-do items, right? All I got to do is look for the star on the page where it recognized it and put an asterisk, right? That's not that tough. It's annoying that I can't just use the scribble feature, the scribble search, but I can still do this. I can still take text that I've written and put it there. Okay, so I hope that that was as useful to you as it has been to me. I am still kind of flabbergasted that it took me that long to figure that out. So yeah, it is going to be hugely useful. It's already been hugely useful for me because like just the act of writing stuff down to begin with, and then you know, like then having it in a to-do app that I can then like check things off and have, you know, synchronized to like various locations so that it is frankly always in front of my face so that my brain cannot like shut it out and go think about something it would rather think about instead. Big benefit, as it turns out. So yeah. Anyway, give that a try. Let me know how you make out. This should work with every Boox device, as far as I know, that even runs like 354, I think. Probably. I don't have any 354 devices left. I've taken everything and put it up. And if it didn't already have 4.0, I've taken everything and put it either on the beta or the release candidate for that particular device, whichever one it is. So I don't really have any 354 devices to test. Oops, sorry. If you do, and this works for you, please let me know. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great remainder of your week. I am off to San Francisco, so